Have you ever looked up your horoscope and thought, this does not sound like me? Don't worry, that does not mean astrology does not relate to you. It means that you're simply only looking at the tip of the iceberg. Your sun sign is literally only one tiny sliver of your whole entire birth chart, aka your essence. And if you don't know me, I'm Bailey Code. I am the local astrologer here at Recharge the Soul. Today, I'm going to break down why you may not resonate with your sun sign and all the little parts of your chart that may feel more like you. Let's get into it. The interesting part about your sun sign, which you can find out based off of your birth date, is that our sun sign actually is the part of our personality. It's the core of our authenticity. And a lot of us don't really start to grow into it until we are older, until we break down the conditioning of our environment. So in other words, it describes your essence, but not your whole entire personality. Your sun sign describes your essence in a lot of ways, but not the way you would behave in every single situation. We forget that our birth charts are so complex, just as we are. We are not black and white. So if you feel like you don't resonate with your sun sign, it may be because you're still discovering yourself. And so be patient with yourself and notice as you get older and more comfortable with your journey, you may start resonating with the qualities behind your sun sign. One of the reasons that people may not relate to their sun sign is because other attributes, other planets or house systems may be playing a bigger role in their personality or journey in this life. Let me explain a little bit. For example, based on where the moon was when you were born, this will show where the moon will land within your birth chart. So it will show you the zodiac sign, and it will show you the house system. These are two layers. And if it's in a house, your moon sign that it is happy in, a water house, then your moon sign, your emotional needs, your emotional waters, the depths within you will play out a louder role in your life versus your sun sign. So if your moon sign plays more of a role in your chart and your journey in this life, you will be more emotionally and internally focused, maybe even more introverted. Say if your sun sign is in a house where it's not as happy or emphasized. So one person may be working on their emotional realms in this life, while another person may be working on their identity, their authenticity, the way they shine. A lot of people also maybe have heard of their rising sign. Your rising sign is really going to show you the mask you wear. It's going to be the personality you bring into a room. If you have multiple planets around your rising sign, around your ascendant line, or within your first house, you will find that in this life, you may find themes around how you present yourself, how you show up in a room, and around personal development. For example, I myself am a Leo. My sun sign is a Leo, but I always had a hard time resonating with the Leo qualities. Leo qualities sometimes can be loud, bubbly, right? They're represented by the sun. So they shine. They're a lot of the times actors or performers. But as I was growing older, I had a hard time resonating with that because I felt really shy at first. It took me a while to allow my Leo self to be seen unless I was comfortable. And as I started studying astrology, I realized that I was a Scorpio rising. And Scorpio risings tend to be a little bit more reserved when first entering a room. We're observant, we're kind of checking out the atmosphere, we're seeing if we're safe. Once I allow myself to take in the environment that I'm in, then is where I decide if I can allow my Leo self to come out or if I am more leaning into that Scorpio energy within myself, which can be a little bit more timid or AKA mysterious. So do you see how the sun sign is just a small part of who we are within our birth chart? And then on top of it, which we will not dive into this video, but just to give you a little bit of idea, we also have the 12 house systems. There's 12 houses within a birth chart, which will describe certain areas of life that you may be experiencing these planets, these energies, these themes through. And entirely, we have 9 different planets, not including the nodes. So there's a lot of layers within astrology, and then all 9 planets are talking. And what kind of conversation are they having in your life? And lastly, then you pull in the transits, where the planets are in the sky right now and how they're activating certain themes, roles, or identities within your birth chart, within your life. So, adding on to the house system, if you have a sun sign, right, which is represented by fire in a very earthy house, say the 2nd house or the 6th house, then that sun sign is going to be more grounded. That sun sign might be more reliable. You might see that sun sign play out completely differently than the zodiac sign that it's portrayed in. So just to tie it in is that if you do not resonate with your sun sign, that's totally normal. We're looking at such a small piece of the whole picture. And if you want to learn more about your birth chart, you can either book a one-on-one session with me. I'll put my link down below, or join our Soul Space online membership program. We're starting with classes January 5th, live classes Monday through Friday, and I personally will be teaching every Tuesday around astrology. We'll be talking the current energies for the week. I'll be diving into doing live readings for you guys, and you will really start to understand how you can apply astrology into your daily life right now. So you can find the link for Soul Space to join down below. And if you join before January 1st, you will get our early bird discount, as well as access to our 2 online workshops coming up. One on December 21st, all around closing out 2025, integrating all of its lessons and wisdom. And then a second online live workshop with Lorianne Code and me, all around calling in for 2026 and preparing for this really big year that we have ahead of us. You can find both links down below. Come join us, come join the community, and start to create a life inspired by action.